Hey people, how you doing? Zalon here. So I was inspired to make this video off of a YouTuber called DoorDash. No, DoDash, I believe her name is. And basically it's a woman who's in America who basically is a delivery driver for a living. And she basically, from her story, she was going through a lot of hard times and she decided to just turn on her camera. And so she basically puts in, she just kept showing up, even though she was going through difficulties in life. It was like she couldn't take a day off work. And, she found it really difficult. And she just kept on showing up on her cam. She turned her phone on and eventually she got monetized on YouTube. And she realized that she was now starting to make money from her filming her content. She wanted to go to, I remember watching a video where she wanted to go to a conference and she couldn't afford to even pay for the parking, and I think somebody may have sent her some money or paid for her parking or something like that. But she kept on showing up, and then I watched as she received the money, and she received £6,000, and she was so elated. Like it's clearly changing her life, that money. And it was so inspirational to see. And I got inspired because the challenge that I have is I've probably been filming a lot of my journey as an artist, entrepreneur, and just a human living in this world since about 2006. But I don't post a lot. So you guys have probably not even seen 1% of the things I've done, the shows I've done, the audiences I've connected with, the experiences, the media runs, TV press, a lot of these things you've probably, no, I know you haven't seen. The challenge that I have is sometimes it gets overwhelming of knowing what to post, but then also the editing takes a lot of time. Throughout the time, I have had team members, but sometimes, when you want to portray yourself, like you want to capture the essence of yourself. Like sometimes everybody has a different eye, so sometimes I feel like it's best that I do it. It's best that I edit it. But sometimes, it just gets overwhelming because I'm a person who is very present to what I'm doing all the time. So if I film a moment and then I move on and I'm like, okay, I've got to edit that. Then I have a new moment and then another new moment, another new moment. I've got content that needs to be edited. And so I tell you this to say that what she does, she just turns on her camera and she just films. And I find that this is probably the easiest way for me just to connect with people who are interested, to share some of my thoughts, my ideas, my journey, just direct. I don't have to edit. I don't have to do any of that. I can just talk to you guys. I can just connect with you guys. I filmed this once. I might make mistakes. I'll correct it just like I would in a normal conversation. And then I will just upload it. And then that now is out there. And, you will still get the polished, content, but this is just so much quicker, so much easier for me to film and to do all of that kind of stuff. So this is my inspiration for doing this now. I just literally just watched the video of somebody else talking about the DoDash and how many people are inspired. And I was like, yeah, I'm inspired. So I just literally just decided to go to the park and record this video. Now, let me tell you something. I actually have a professional setup at home with camera, lights, etc. Professional, but it also is effort to set it up. I mean, it's already set. It's set. It's in the office, right? It's set. But I mean, this is the path of least resistance, right? It's the quickest, because then it goes onto my laptop. Then I have to take it from my laptop and upload it, edit it, all of that kind of stuff. Whereas with the phone, it is just so instant, and I kind of want to build that discipline or that consistency of just doing that. Anyway, so I have quite a few different projects going on. My latest project, which is going on, that's current going on for me right now, is the Soul Royalty Festival. I've been running this festival since 2016. I believe we're 8 years in now since we've been doing it. Generally, it's a festival which is we raise money and awareness for the Connections charity, which is the biggest homeless charity in the UK. And we have great, fantastic talent from UK. It's been from the UK that has performed, and they perform, their music. We cover soul, R&B, neo soul, and reggae generally. Last year we had a 90s R&B festival. All of the hits, it was incredible. We had the Vibe. We had the Vibe band that came to perform. And this year we have a reggae takeover. So it's called the Journey of Reggae. And we have 4 singers that's going to be performing. Myself, Zalon. We have Tashai Makeda, we have Harmony Deja, and a guy called Desi. And we'll be covering the different eras of reggae. It's a show that's going to be in Liverpool Street. It's on the 1st of December, which is my birthday. And over the next 40 days, what I'm going to do is I am going to share the behind the scenes of how I create and build these shows, because the show doesn't start on stage. For me, it starts months before in the organizing and the preparation. I've had many ups and downs with the festival, because when you're organizing anything with logistics, because sometimes we have I'm responsible for 60 people on a day. Whenever you're responsible for so many people and you're doing these events, so many things can go wrong. So we've got a system that we've built that helps me to work with teams and to work with so many people, because everything has to slot in. We got stage, lighting, sound, security, video walls, catering, drinks. We got all the artists. Sometimes the artists have between 5 to 10 band members, and sometimes we can have 4 or 5 bands on a night. We have the audience, we have ticketing, we have the marketing, we have the sale, and it all comes from this brain. And so over the years, I've learned to systemize the process, and I'm going to show it. My storage is low. This is the video that I'm going to post unedited. This is how we are rolling right now, and I hope to make more videos like this to connect with you guys, to share with it. It's just easier. Okay, peace and love to all. This is Zalon signing out.